Wow, this is definitely the ultimate form of American fries, guys. Recently, I discovered a restaurant in Las Vegas that specializes in fries. It's said to be the absolute pinnacle of American fries. So, let's go try it today. Let's go. We're here. This is the place called Fry Guy, the American fry restaurant. Why is there no one here? Hello? Do I order from you? Ah, are you going in? The voice is so quiet, but the gist is his dad's got the runs. In the bathroom. He's just helping out for now. I just heard that a lot of people came here for some sort of challenge.
Right, by chance. But if you finish it within 10 minutes, you'll get so much back to the place.
How much food is there? 6 pounds? 6 pounds of food? And you gotta finish in 10 minutes to finish. The talent. What? How is that even possible?
I can barely even finish them. Yes, about the fry box.
Yeah, I just heard a lot of people came here for this fry box challenge, yeah. Definitely, I'll go with your recommendation. Okay, seeing the bill, I'm stunned. These fries actually cost me $108. I've never spent this much money on fries before.
You won't be disappointed. Alright.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Alright.
Today, we're going for some authentic American fries. I ordered 3 things in total. A signature fry gift box, and inside this bag, there are 2 more signature specials. Let's see how deep the American obsession with fries goes. Alright, it's been getting colder lately. Gotta stock up on fall clothes. I just bought this new Nike long sleeve hoodie. Classic black with a small logo, unisex. The fit suits everyone. Doesn't make you look heavy, medium thickness, perfect for fall. Paired with a versatile Casio black samurai watch. A must-have for trendsetters. I got all this on due. The hoodie was over $100, the watch over $500, less than half the retail price. There are links in the pinned comment. And you can even enter to win a $1,000 no minimum coupon. Alright, starting the review. First box, the special cheese, beef, bacon fries. This should be their most classic dish, fries. Wow, delicious. Big chunks of beef. Paired with these fries, smothered in cheese. This is basically the American version of Gai Jiao Fan, topping over rice, right? Second box, the signature dish. This looks exactly the same as the last one. Also fries with cheese, topped with bacon. But this one has chicken inside. The taste of these 2 boxes, can't say they're identical, but they're pretty much the same. It's just the beef swapped out for chicken. And you charge me 20 for the beef, fine. But 20 for chicken too? This owner really knows how to make money. Finally, today's main event. This is the main reason I came here. Let's see. Wow, this is absolutely the ultimate form of American fries. This is way too over the top. Fried chicken, beef, shrimp, bacon, it has everything. Calling it the imperial feast of the fry world is no exaggeration. Let's try a piece of the fried chicken first. It's drenched in buffalo sauce. Sweet and sour taste. Feels like boneless chicken strips. Now let's try this shrimp. Oh my, 6 shrimp on 1 fork. Wiped out the whole shrimp family. Why is their shrimp so good? Has a fresh, sweet taste to it. Wonder if they use some special technique. And over here, it's steak mixed with shrimp. They say if you finish this in 10 minutes in the store, it's free. Who could finish this? I surrender, saving it for tomorrow. Found a red chili pepper. Spiciness is okay. Oh wait, good morning, everyone. Today is my last day in Dallas. Now I'm heading out with a friend to another huge city in Texas, home of the San Antonio Spurs. Let's go. I am. Here, looking for a Tex-Mex restaurant. Halfway here, it started pouring rain. Got all my clothes soaked. Man. Hello, we have a reservation for Pow Pow. Thank you. We sat down. They brought a complimentary appetizer, tortilla chips. This is salsa. Very crispy. The sauce is spicy. Inside, they added that King jalapeno peppers. I saw online. There's a picture that has a heated plate with a la steak on top. Is that the fajita? I'll get that. That one looks really good.
We have 2 options to have at the end. That is a 2 people. And we also have a pan and a half.
Go for the 1 pound and a half. They served me this bowl, yellowish stuff. No idea what soup this is, let me ask. How do you even eat this thing? How do you eat this? Do we dip it? Do you dip it?
Dip the chips.
Well, I thought it was a soup now.
No, that's not soup.
So you dip the tortilla chips in it to eat. Honestly, it's just okay. It tastes like a whole pot of cheese. A bit too rich. Ordered a bright red margarita. Mexican candy, that flavor you love. This is our main course today, Mexican mixed grill. Let me show you this plate of meat just served. Steaming hot, it's got shrimp in here. Steak and chicken all mixed together, that kind of vibe. So it's similar like eating taco.
Right, you want to make your own tacos, alright.
God, he gave us these Mexican tortillas. This is a bit like our Chinese flatbread, but just super thin. Add a couple of shrimp, then a couple pieces of steak, then a couple pieces of chicken. Add one of these jalapenos. Add some of that guacamole, tomato, salsa, Mexican rice. Add some cheese and roll it up. That's the feeling of a Mexican burrito. Just thinking about it makes it delicious. It's all meat inside. It's great, wow. The grilled shrimp has a really springy, chewy texture. The steak has a barbecued flavor, and then paired with all its various random sauces. Really tasty. Found a red chili pepper. Looks pretty appetizing. A bit sweet. Spiciness is okay. Hey, wait a sec. The aftertaste is a bit strong. That pepper, when I first put it in, it tastes sweet. And then it started burning my mouth. It was really hot. I'll get a glass of milk, yeah. Spent $95 to get out of this mess. Wow, I knew the food would be heavy duty. But I didn't think it'd be this heavy duty. Hey, everyone, I found an authentic Argentine steakhouse in LA. They say the food is seriously hardcore. So let's go check it out today. Let's go. Oh, there are. This place is called Gotch Grill. Hello, can I order some takeout? Okay, so it's my first time here, so I'm not quite sure what to order yet.
If you wanted to sample all of our meats, we could go ahead and order you one of our ultimate barbecues. Wow.
This one dish is $90, yes.
It comes with several different meats.
You know what, I'll get the $90 one.
Then anything else for you that I'll be.
That'll be enough, right? Man, one dish cost me $98.
YouTube channel, yeah.
It's actually for TikTok. Can I get your TikTok? Oh, it's actually on the Chinese TikTok.
Oh yeah.
I see how I'll show you all right. So you see, this is a Chinese TikTok account.
So you have 849K followers actually.
This is not K, this is W. So W means 10,000. So I have 953.9 times 10,000, which is 9.5 million.
Ha, there's no way you're such, yeah, how long? Have you been doing this for
You want to take a guess? 12 years, 12 years. Thank God, I even appeared at Ralph Lauren. The wait is about half an hour. Perfect time to check out deal. Browse the iPhone 13, they have it in stock. All officially authorized, and they even throw in a genuine charger. Big sales right now. Other big brand phones are also great deals. Whoa, this thing is way too heavy. Alright, I ordered their ultimate combo. It's 4 appetizers plus this huge box full of meat. Let's try them one by one. Start with the appetizers. Inside are little bread rolls. Pretty milky, but a bit dry. And this box is roasted potatoes. How come these potatoes have 3 colors? Let's try this dark, murky looking potato. Well, this is purple potato. It's a bit like that when I was a child. Roasted sweet potatoes on the street. Try this again. This is a box full of grilled mushrooms with cheese. This stomach is almost open. Next, let's get hard goods. Today's protagonist, I know it's meat inside, but I don't know what kind of meat it is. It feels like opening a blind box. To witness the moment of miracle. Wow, I think the food will be very hard. But I didn't think it would be so hard to bake every piece of meat on top. It's all shiny. This looks too much, isn't it? The little friend who rushed this video late at night. I can only say that I'm sorry. I'll have one of these first. Shit. You see, this meat is directly swallowing and spitting. It's too tender. It will burst juice with every bite. Isn't this going to kill me? Have a piece of this. This is a cowboy bone. Its meat is very oily, but with this barbecue grill, it's very refreshing. It's a whole piece of roast chicken in the middle. The smell of the smoked charcoal grill is very strong. It seems to have lamb chops hidden under it. Wow, the flavor of this lamb chop is so unique. It smells like a kebab. I feel like I'm almost full. You see, this quantity is basically equal to the same. It should be the food for the next 2 days. When will I finish eating it? I'll update it for you to see. How big is this chicken in it? Is this the legendary whole village barrel? My friends, not 2 days ago, did you measure an American McDonald's hamburger? In these 2 days, all the private letters are asking me, can you also arrange for KFC to be tested? Then let's go to KFC in the United States today. Check out all the menus in their home. What's the difference between it and our country? It's gone to the ground. I heard that KFC Americans do not often come to eat. Let's see if it's true. I depend on you really see no when I go. Hello. I'm trying to do a fun challenge to basically try all of the items on your menu.
Oh, like everything though.
These are like all the items on the menu, right?
Yeah, this is everything.
I'll get the 8 pieces chicken bucket spicy. Chicken sandwich mashed potato with gravy. I'll do the wings as well. 6 pieces will be fine, the Nashville tenders. Yeah, that one as well.
I mean, we have the famous hole in the Popeye.
Okay, I'll get both. I think I'll call it a day here. That's fine. You look relieved, but I'm actually worried about you. Ha! I ordered everything on the menu. It cost me $45 total. Over here is their drink machine. You can drink as much as you want as long as you buy 1 cup. You can drink from opening till closing even. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. All right, today we're doing a review on KFC in the US. Basically, these are all the individual items on the American KFC menu. Honestly, there aren't that many to be honest. Let's check this first. What's inside these 2 little paper bags? 1 box of fries, and this is the little bun. Fries again, and there's mashed potatoes too. Since I'm doing this just to try everything, I got the smallest size for everything. Let me try these fries first. They're basically about the length of my 2 fingers. Pretty salty and really oily. Now try this little bun. It tastes salty too. Look at this box. It's mashed potatoes. I remember I ate this all the time at KFC in China when I was a kid. Tastes exactly the same as it does in China. All right, the sides are done. Now we finally get to the main dishes. Ugh, why does this keep falling? If you haven't guessed what this is yet, this is chicken wings sold by KFC. I don't know if they only use spring chickens for all their stuff. Look at this thing. It's not even as long as my pinky finger. The meat basically falls right off the bone when you suck it. The skin is covered all over with barbecue sauce. It tastes a little sour. Next one. This should be the product that American KFC is most proud of. Comparing to what we have in China, this would be the original recipe chicken burger. Pull it out and take a look. The bun looks a little sloppy, to be honest. Under the big chicken fillet, there are 3 slices of pickles. The outer skin is crispy, but when you bite into the middle, the chicken is a little dry. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Can't give more than that. Next up, Nashville hot chicken tenders. These chicken tenders actually look pretty appetizing. They got a lot of sauce on them. It's a dry, spicy kind of flavor. The sauce on top tastes really similar to hot pot base. All right, last but not least, the most famous dish at KFC, the original recipe bucket. I got the smallest size of their family bucket. Let me show you how big the chicken pieces are inside. Is this what they mean by entire village bucket? Even after I let it sit for so long, the skin is still really crispy. But it has the same problem. The meat in the middle is a bit dry. 1 piece is enough. I don't really want another after that. Guys, I just noticed something after finishing the review part. I have 2 items on my receipt that weren't given to me. So, for this review to be complete, I have to go back to KFC now. Back at KFC, this time to collect a debt. I placed a big order yesterday, and I realized there are 2 items missing from the bag, okay?
What items are missing?
The pot pie and the famous bowl are missing. Well,
I need to look for you right now, okay? Thank you. Oh.
no problem. Got the food. Can't be bothered going home. Let's test it right in the car. There's a pot pie in here. And something called a famous bowl. Famous bowl. Let's try this pie first. Looks a bit like a fried dough cake. After lifting it, there's filling underneath. Looks a bit like curry. Quick, a spoonful to taste. Wow. So hot. Hot enough to bring tears to my eyes. I'm eating it. It's that chicken curry feeling. Next up, Let's try their famous bowl. Inside is like melted cheese plus popcorn chicken. And underneath is mashed potatoes. Mm. Can't say it's bad, but definitely can't say it's good. Really can't compare to many chicken rice bowls back home. All right, now that I've tried everything at American KFC, I can solemnly declare KFC back home wins. This is undoubtedly the most substantial burger in American McDonald's. Wow, recently some folks met me, wanted to see what McDonald's is like in the US. All right then, today, let's go and order every single burger on the American McDonald's menu. See how it's different from back home. We're here. Haven't had McDonald's in a while. Is that a bird perched on top? Pretty good spot. Sound effect, muttering. Excuse me, can I still order here? Can I have all of the burgers you have on the menu? Yeah,
For real? For real?
yeah, I'm not kidding. Yeah. How many kinds of burgers do you have?
8. Some. Alright.
That's actually more than I thought.
There's 4 different types of sandwiches. But they're all the same. They're basically all lettuce. And stuff like that.
I think for the ones that are similar, I'll just order one. Haha, what are you laughing at? Ha ha, Mom. We ended up ordering 10 burgers, totaling $38.58. Is that mine? Yeah. Are those 11 burgers in the photo?
Yeah, oh. Some of them are small.
Oh, okay. Today, we're going to do something fun. These are all the burgers on the American McDonald's menu. I got one of each. Let's see how they're different from the ones back home. This review might be a bit long, but it'll definitely be interesting. Let's start with these soft packaged ones. First up, this is McDonald's most original, most basic burger, just called the hamburger. Let's open it up. Huh, this is kind of funny. Looks like 2 buns, with a super thin patty in the middle. Calling a burger is a stretch. It's more like a pancake. I barely bit it, afraid I'd bite right through. The taste? Edible. Next, this one should be the equivalent of our spicy chicken burger. Wow, this is clearly a malnourished chicken. It's so tiny. This chicken patty, the spicy chicken burger I remember, was way more substantial than this. Spicy but not crispy at all. All right, these next 3 are the same type. Cheeseburger, double cheeseburger, and triple cheeseburger. This is the cheeseburger. Another pancake, double pancake burger, triple pancake burger. Oh, finally some visible meat. Notice anything? Every burger looks like it got punched, totally flat. Stack them up. Strong cheese flavor. Tastes similar to the double cheeseburger back home. How's that? The jaw's holding up, bit right through it. 6-layer burger. Done with the soft ones. Now for these hard packaged ones. Why hard? Because there's more. Let's start with this green one. Deluxe spicy chicken burger. Wow, this one feels different right out of the box. The veggies inside look way fresher. The chicken looks huge and super crispy, but the main thing is, this bun looks incredibly fluffy. It doesn't feel like you got punched in the face. This chicken is noticeably crispier and juicier, but I feel like it still can't compare to our domestic spicy chicken burger. Next up, this one's no stranger. Big Mac goodbye. Oh, my Mac fell off. Looking at its layers, it's still very beautiful. I think Big Macs taste the same all over the world. 3 more to go. Next, the pork chop burger. This burger should be unique to American McDonald's. The bun is sprinkled with tiny yellow white particles. Inside are fresh onions and cucumber slices. Underneath is a huge pork chop slathered in barbecue sauce. Wow, eating it has a strong flavor of braised spare ribs. Second to last, the deep sea fish fillet burger. This bun, why does it look so fake? It's super smooth. The fish fillet underneath isn't that big. Eating this, there's really only one feeling. It's just soft. Last one. This is undoubtedly the toughest burger in the American McDonald's lineup. Wow, 2 super thick patties inside, topped with bacon. Having eaten this far, I think only this burger can be considered a real burger. Overall, even though the US is the birthplace of McDonald's, the burgers feel kind of meh. They don't get you super excited. No particularly big highlights. Instead, it's after expanding to other countries that they launched all sorts of variations. I wonder what you guys think after watching. Whoa, why does this smell like a bathroom? Ever since the last video reviewing American snacks went viral, every day, friends keep emailing me, saying, Bubble, can you review snacks one more time? Alright, let's continue the plan. We're here. Feels like I haven't been to Walmart in a while. Wonder if there are any new snacks lately. Whoa, right off the bat, I run into a weird one. Carrot cake, Oreos? Whose bad idea was that? What's this? Looks like a pack of ham sausages that's been sitting for 3 years. But the price is pretty lucky. Let's give it a chance. This seems like a snack made from pork skin. Never tried it. Eating today. Finally, grab a box of cookies all Americans love. Need some dip and off to checkout. Oh, this beats for Sam, okay?
These are so good. Oh,
These are so good.
those are so good. The carrot cake. If you like your cake, you'll like this.
I'll find out, haha. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The total is $22.47. Today, let's continue reviewing popular American snacks. I bought 4 more snacks today that are household names here. Let's see what American tastes are like. First up, this is a brand famous for its chocolate here. They make snacks. Inside, it's divided into 2 compartments. On the left are cookie sticks, and on the right is chocolate. Let's take out 3 chocolate sticks. It broke off a piece. Wow, it's really sticky. This chocolate tastes really smooth. The cookie sticks are also crispy. Not bad. A good start today. The next one is interesting. Carrot cake flavored Oreos. The checkout lady can't go a day without them. These Oreos look noticeably yellow. The taste is like soaking a regular Oreo in carrot juice. A very strong vegetable flavor. I think carrot flavored cake is already pretty weird, but I never expected carrot cake flavored Oreos. Next up, I often see this in the supermarket, but I've never bought it once because I have no idea what it is. Wow, why does it smell like a bathroom? Seriously, it's strong. This smell really reminds me of the scent. Lingering in the bathroom after you're done. These look a bit like Cantonese sausages. Wow, inside is meat, like dried cured meat. The texture is spicy first, then gets more sour as you chew. It's okay. It's just the smell that can easily make you think of things. Last one, this is original flavor roasted pork rinds. They look like they'd be very crispy and crunchy. Smells like rice crackers. The flavor is really interesting. You can't tell at all that it's pork skin. Only when you savor it carefully can you taste a hint of lard. This is actually pretty good, quite tasty. Moi, I think the chicken strips and this meat sauce are the perfect match. Hello, everyone. Recently, some friends asked me to check out what kind of food you can get at IKEA in the US. So today, let's go see how it differs from back home. Let's go. We're at IKEA. You know, for a furniture store. Their outside poster isn't furniture. It's a meatball meal. Isn't that a bit off mission? Looks like this is the place. Did he not open the door? Why is there no one here? Hello, are you still open? I'm thinking of reviewing the food at IKEA today.
Okay, we don't have a lot of food at the moment because of the food shortage. But we do have a restaurant upstairs. Like the Swedish meatballs you can see on the tray. You want to go? Do that instead, okay?
Thank you. I'll go to the upstairs one. All right.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, let's head to their second floor restaurant and check it out. Wow, it seems like this is the place. This place is much bigger than I imagined. Why is this whole cabinet empty? There's just this one plate of salmon salad? There's no choice. Oh, they have meatballs, fried chicken strips, salmon up here. Hello. I'm thinking of trying a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. We have 7 for meatballs? We do 4.
Four? Wait, hold on, wait. How many kinds of meatballs do you have?
We have beef and pork meatballs. We have the vegetable, the plant-based. Oh, okay. The only thing we don't have is a salmon fillet. Today we actually have some salmon right here.
Like, that was the last salmon. Probably you have here. That was the cold one.
Not the hot one, though.
This cost $23.27, pushing my little cart. Now let's find a spot here. So, today I ordered every item at American Food Court. Let's taste how it really is. First, let's try the most famous dish, the Swedish meatballs. One is pure meat, one is plant-based meat, and one is vegetable. Let's take a bite. This meatball made from pure meat. The gravy has a very rich texture. The meatball is a little bit cold. It seems to be served with a sauce on the side. The texture, mixed with this gravy, is both salty and sweet, a bit strange. This is the plant-based meatball, dipped in plenty of gravy. You know what? This really tastes like meat. And then this one is the pure vegetable ball. This sauce is so sour, it feels like it's clearly mashed potatoes, no meat flavor. Next plate, let's try their fried chicken strips. Doesn't look particularly golden. The meat inside is super tender and really juicy. Try the meat sauce he just had. Let's taste it. I feel the chicken strips and this meat sauce are a perfect match. Here's our final dish, smoked salmon salad. Such a big plate. Seems like only 2 slices of salmon. The rest is just veggies and mashed potatoes. This is barely a mouthful. The sauce is tangy, with a strong smoky flavor. The only downside is the portion is too small, didn't even fill a bite. Finished eating. I think their dishes are pretty good. And the ambience is nice too, just not many people. Lacks a bit of liveliness. Friends, DQ as a world-famous ice cream brand. I'm sure everyone's familiar. But did you know in the US and Canada, DQ, besides selling ice cream, is also a burger joint with a wide variety. So today, let's go check out what's different about DQ here compared to back home. Arrived at the spot. So about DQ selling burgers. For many people, this is probably the first time hearing it. So let's go see today just how good its quality really is.
All right, so do you want a recommendation?
Maybe I'm thinking, I'm trying to order everything on the menu.
Everything on the menu, yeah, okay.
I desperately ordered a bunch, the server almost wore out the ordering machine. Yeah, I'm reviewing all of that. This single order practically locked the guy in the kitchen, and just for taking so much time from you. And here's just some tips. Foods here brought out several big plates. Got our order. Friends, the variety is super rich. It's a foreigner's go-to. Come to DQ. How can we not first try their ice cream? This one, even Warren Buffett and Bill Gates can't get enough of it. Their signature here is turn it upside down and it won't spill. Oh, they weren't lying. Scoop a big, hefty spoonful. Oh, wow. That dairy flavor is really intense, and it's packed full of various animal crackers. Tastes super crispy. Not bad. Truly lives up to its earthly reputation. Here comes today's main event, a full plate of DQ burgers. This packaging style screams professional burger making. They have over a dozen types of burgers. I ordered 5 of their most signature ones. Let's start with this paper wrap one. This is their signature fish fillet burger with lettuce, tartar sauce, and a big piece of fish. Wow, so soft and fluffy, like biting into a cloud. This would be even better with an upgrade. Add a double fish fillet in the middle. That would make the next burger even more amazing. Oh, this is a chicken tender burger. Looks super generous. Fried to a perfect crisp. They've brushed buffalo sauce inside. Tastes tangy and spicy. So far, the burgers have been pretty consistent. Let's go. Tackle the last 3 burgers in the box. First one. Oh, the bun looks round and fluffy. The veggies look freshly cut, paired with 3 beef patties. Pretty satisfying. These 3 beef patties have 2 different types of cheese melted in, making it taste even richer and meatier. Next one, the difference between this burger and the last one is probably the extra bacon and spicy sauce. They really don't skimp on ingredients. 3 patties, a pile of veggies. It's all about big portions and great value. Here's today's final burger. Oh, just said they give a lot of veggies. This burger has none at all. It's packed full of meat. That's all to say. It's not much different from just taking a bite of steak. The top and bottom buns, at most, just hold everything together. Now, a scoop of cool ice cream to balance out the burger's heat. Energy conserved. This meal counts as a diet. All done, folks. Not sure how you're feeling, but gotta admit, burgers and ice cream together are pure joy. I'm a bit scared. Heard Mexican candy isn't for the faint of heart. Well, I don't believe it. Ordered a pack online right away. Let's see what it's all about. Today, we're trying this candy from Amigo. Wow, looks like there are many varieties inside. Let's try them one by one. First, this thing. Feels like a needle. This person printed on it. Really looks like Amigo. I can't even open it. How do you open it? Oh my god. Oh, you squeeze it out like this. Wow. This motion really makes me think. Ouch. Squeezed it out. Let's taste. Wow. Salty and sour. Indeed. Stuff that gets squeezed out isn't tasty. Next, let's try this thing. What is this? It looks like noodles. They even gave a packet of sauce. Oh, help! Help! Hello. Whoa, that's so sour. Let's put this sauce on top. Ugh, this doesn't look appetizing at all. Let me try a bite. Wow, the texture is just like a rubber band sprinkled with lemon. Can someone get me something normal? All right, I'll go with this one. Do I just pop this straight into my mouth? I'm kind of nervous. Damn it. Wow, look at my eyes. I'm actually crying. This thing is way too spicy. There's still so many left to try. Just let me recover for a couple days first. Today we're continuing our challenge of Mexican candies. Let's try this one first. It looks like bad news. Rock letter. Sounds like it has something to do with rockets. Let's see if it can blast me straight up to heaven. Alright, this one too. It's sour and salty, but it's way better than the one I had last time. It's not the kind that knocks you out instantly. What's this purple weird thing? It looks just like a little kettle. Now what? From the top? Okay, I opened it. Am I supposed to lick this? Why does it taste like pepper? It's the powder inside sticking to it. Ugh, it's choking me. Hey. Ugh, next one. This looks like fruit. Here goes. Wow, it's bitter. Why is this happening? Next is watermelon candy. Okay. Surprise motherfucker. I'm already hopeless just looking at this color. Just as I expected, it's bitter and sour too. I think I've had enough for today. You guys think I should keep going? Day 3 of the Mexican Candy Challenge. It's really testing my endurance. Started my body, only a few kinds left now. I'm going to finish all of them today. Let's start with this one. It's called Crazy Pineapple. I got a bad feeling about this. Hey, this is good. It actually tastes like pineapple. It tastes like pineapple juice. This is the first one I actually like. Mexican candy, nice. We got a good start today. Next one is called Paparango. It says extra spicy on the packaging. Why does this look like beef jerky? My eyes are already watering again. It's sour and spicy. And it's extra spicy. I seriously don't get it. What is going on in Lao Mo's head? This lollipop. It looks just like the ones I had when I was a kid. 50 cents a piece. Guess that just gave away my age. Whoa, this looks like it's going to be sweet. It is sweet, but it's a weird off sweetness. It kind of tastes like cherry syrup from a can of cherries that's been sitting for years. But my standards are pretty low these days. Anything sweet tastes good to me right now. Wow, the 3-day salvation is done. I have to give it up to them. Amigo is just Amigo. This stuff looks like it's supposed to be eaten bite by bite. Ever since I tried Mexican candy last time, it totally opened a whole new world for me. So today, I'm heading to a Mexican supermarket here in the US to see what goodies we can find. Let's go. We're here. This is Las Vegas, a real authentic Mexican grocery store, packed with all kinds of goods, all shipped straight from Mexico. Wait, what's that hanging from the ceiling? Does anyone know what that is? Found it. A whole wall full of Mexican candies. I want to try every single one. You guys remember this candy? The one you pull out to eat. That little stick is so fun. Let's grab one and try it. This little guy in the package looks so creepy, but I'm buying it anyway. Even this thing is edible, right? All right, I gotta try it. Let's check out. This time I picked up 3 brand new, different kinds of Mexican candies. Let's try them one by one. Start with this lollipop stick first. Whoa, it's a hollow tube, and there's this goop all over the top of it. No clue what it is, just this weird misshapen stuff. Oh, honestly, you can already tell just by looking at it that it's not going to taste good. Super sour, and it's got chili powder sprinkled on top. Yeah, it's really not good. Okay, next up, check this one out. I only bought this because of the little guy printed on it. It's a mango with steam coming out its ears.